Welcome to the celebration of Black History Month. They say records are meant to be broken, however, sometimes athletes excel so much in a particular area that it becomes virtually impossible to overtake their accumulated stats. Here are 5 unbreakable sports records. The Man of Steel is undoubtedly the greatest leadoff hitter and base runner of all time in Major League Baseball. He was able to amass a ridiculous amount of stolen bases throughout his 25-year professional career. In 1982, Rickey stole an amazing 130 stolen bases in a single season, which is remarkable considering nobody had or has since stolen even 100 in a season. His all-time stolen base record has never been put in jeopardy as well, as he has 1,406, which is far and away ahead of second place Lou Brock's 938. Even though Rickey holds 2 unbreakable sports records, he says his greatest accomplishment in his career was the record-setting 2,295 career runs scored, as it's the cornerstone of winning the game. The record for career rushing yards is going to be extremely tough to catch considering the average running back's career is 6 years for starters, while Emmitt Smith had a career lasting 15 years. His 18,355 career rushing yards are currently 6,000 yards ahead of any currently playing running back. Holding the record was not enough for Emmitt Smith as he continued to play for 2 years after he had already set the mark. Emmitt Smith is also the only player in NFL history to win the Super Bowl, the NFL MVP award, the rushing title, and Super Bowl MVP award all in the same season. My favorite stat, however, is that in his last season as an Arizona Cardinal, he threw his first career pass, which was caught for a 21-yard touchdown, giving himself a perfect passer rating of 158.3 for his career. As with Rickey Henderson, Barry Bonds holds 2 records that I would be surprised if they were ever broken. His career 762 home runs and 73 in a single season are going to be extremely tough to surpass now that the steroid era is behind us. In fact, in the past couple years, the home run leaders were between 37 and 47 home runs, so good luck. Barry Bonds has now been eligible for the Hall of Fame for a few years and has come nowhere close to being inducted. We'll have to see if Bonds' alleged steroid use will haunt him for the rest of his life by preventing him from entering the Baseball Hall of Fame. To this day, Bonds still attributes his change in physique to a strict regimen of bodybuilding, diet, and legitimate supplementation. There's a good reason that Jerry Rice is nicknamed the GOAT, which stands for the greatest of all time. In his 20-year NFL career, he recorded 22,895 receiving yards on 1,549 receptions. That's nearly 7,000 yards ahead of the second-place player. His receiving yards, receptions, and receiving touchdowns are all considered to be the most unobtainable records in the NFL. In 2010, NFL Network considered Jerry Rice to be the greatest player in NFL history, and as of 2014, he holds over 100 NFL records, which in and of itself is a record. The most disappointing reality is that the greatest receiver of all time never was awarded the Associated Press's MVP award, as the award is typically reserved for running backs and quarterbacks. And the last unbreakable record on this list has not been challenged in over 50 years. Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game will never be broken. Kobe Bryant thought he was maybe making a run for the title when he scored 81 points in 2006, but that's still not even close. Previous to Kobe's 81 points, Wilt Chamberlain held the top 4 positions for points scored in a single game. In addition to the points records, he also holds the record for the most points in a half, most field goal attempts and made, as well as free throws made, all from his 100-point game. Wilt may also hold another record in that he predicts he has slept with over 20,000 different women throughout his life. If that's true, it's another record that I'm sure will never be broken. These are just 5 unbreakable records, and there are so many more, so in the next few days I will do another 5 unbreakable records list as we continue to celebrate Black History Month.